Hello and welcome to this edition of Big Scott 35 Gaming, where we're going to talk about some pickups that I got for the month of May, some things about the National since we're getting close to it, and also some of my thoughts on some of these boxes that you're finding in the retail stores. Let's get to it. Let's see what I got. All right, hello, and like I said in the previous, this pickups for this last month of May, last day of the month. So my first pickups, and I'm trying something different, so I'm not going to be on the screen for this. New camera setup, actually a new camera, and I'm just going to try this out today and see how it works. I don't know if it's how I'm going to continue, but the first thing I picked up was so Cal Ripken's, as you know, I talk about it. He's my PC. So I got a little stained here, but I don't know how much I'm going to actually use that. And all I picked up was some inserts and some cards that were unusual. He had a stack of them when I went in. I haven't seen him in a while. He had this and a couple other PC players. Some Gary Carters, but they were all ones I already had actually pretty good PSA grades on them. So, because I told him I'm looking for unusual, like this one's a pop-out stand-up one from, what is this, from 88 Leaf. So it's the folded tabs. And that type of thing I like. I like the unusual stuff, and I like the more of inserts and things like that. Pretty much if it's a regular card, it's got to be for Ripken, 82, 83, 84. He had Gary Carter 84, but I already got a whole bunch of them. This is a short print of an SP. He had it labeled that. And, this stack he gave me for like 45, and I picked up something else, and I'm going to show you a couple other things. So, and this one is actually numbered. It's one of the greatest moments from this year's. It is numbered to 150. 134 out of 150. And I think I might already have this one, but I'll take another one. And then out of the other one, he knows what I look for. Mets, Nationals, Kyle Ripken, Frank Thomas, Ken Griffey, Johnny Bench. That's probably about it. And it's Conforto short print rookie card. So there you have it. And this one actually was a little pricey, but he gave these all of those for 45, because I also picked up, I forgot what he said where he picked these up at, but it's the starting lineup. Johnny Bench. And man, I know you see him like behind me when I do my little intro of what the video is. I like picking up these starting lineups. Haven't picked up any in a long time, but I think he has this whole group there. I think I've seen them all. I wouldn't mind having that Mike Schmidt. But I got the Johnny Bench. I know he has like Yogi Berra and a couple other ones, but not really interested in them. But yeah, I love Johnny Bench. So I thought that was a pretty cool pickup. Something, I don't just do baseball cards. And then along with that era, I picked up a full box of 82 Donruss. which is Cal Ripken rookie card. It's got San Diego Chicken, which I was looking up was kind of a pricey card. And I forget, like Tim Wallach, Ron Guidry. The Nolan Ryan is a good card. That one seems to be doing well. And there was one more rookie, and I can't remember who it was, but that's all I can think of now. And I will be opening up some other boxes in future videos, and I just wanted to bring this up. Dave and Adams has a thing going on now, and you buy a certain amount, you get free gifts. Well, they sent me a pack. I didn't even know it, but it was a loose pack of Gypsy Queen Hobby this year. And I just want to show this because they threw this in, and I really appreciate that. I'll probably take a picture of it and hashtag them on my Instagram page. And it's one of the veteran short print cards. So I was really happy to get that. I'm not a big Roberto Alomar fan, but it was real nice to get that. So my next things we're going to talk about is just some box breaks. I went and got the Heritage Mega Box that you get at Walmart. I picked one up, just wanted to see what was in it, and actually did pretty well with it. As you're going to see here, I thought I had an actual hit, but I could be wrong. Huh. I might have put it away already. Nope, here it is right there. I'll get to that. Sorry about that. That was entertainment. We're on it. So, Tanaka, and this is why like I said, this was numbered to 570. And I mean, nothing great, but I just wanted to show that, yes, out of this one, $9.99, 'cause I'll talk about another mega box that I'm not too thrilled with. I don't really understand it. Russell Turner at a $9.99. Another Javi Baez short print, the high numbers. I got a couple of those now. I got a couple of these Edwin and Carcione. I've picked up a lot of Heritage. Love them. That's what all of these are short prints. I didn't get any like picture variants or anything like that, but I got a ton of the high number. I almost got just as many out of this mega box as I did out of a regular box. Oh, and then these, I guess the only way you can get these is out of this Walmart, or it's in Walmart. It said when I looked up it was a Walmart exclusive. Now, I don't know if that means you can only get it in a mega box, but I don't know if you can pick it up, but it's the canvas sticker. And Reese Hoskins was in the first pack, and I was like, what is this? This would have been interesting to open with y'all, and I should have, but I wasn't expecting too much because I don't really enjoy the mega boxes. But I believe it was $40 at Walmart, and I feel like I got my money's worth out of it. And I got a Clayton Kershaw, the same way, canvas sticker. So that was, to me, really worth its while to open up. And I also got a hit, and nowhere on the box did it say you're guaranteed a hit. So I don't know if you were or not. I don't know if somebody could let me know that on the bottom, but I didn't know that. And I got a Chris Sale Clubhouse Collection game used memorabilia, and this one is not numbered, but it's still, I mean, a Chris Sale jersey. So I'll really take that. I was ecstatic when I saw that. Then I opened up Gypsy Queen, just some of the mega packs there, and I got a reverse insignia on the bottom there of Altuve, which he's having some issues, I guess. And Corey Kluber, same thing. So I bought a couple of those, like 3 packs. Did pretty well with those. And then I went over across the street as a Target. So I went there, and I was kind of looking for Bowman's mega box, and they didn't have any. They just had Prism. And I got this Kevin Kramer Prism out of the Prism Mega Box. And I bought this and really said, wow. And I've seen a couple of breaks. I have yet to buy. This is the first Panini I bought this year. I take that back. I bought a pack of Diamond Kings just for fun. Which everything's just for fun, but I'm not a big Panini fan in the baseball. And then I got this, what do they call it? It's not refractor. I can't remember what it's called. But this is a Bryce Harper number to 75 that I got out of their Mega Box. So I did buy a box of this, and I got it in today, which I'll probably open hopefully this weekend. I'm going to a card show tomorrow, which is a couple hours away. Hopefully I'll have some footage of that for you. And also, Dave and Adams, when I bought, I bought some stuff from Dave and Adams too, not too long ago, and they sent me a free pack of cards of Score 2019, and I got this numbered out of 25. 21 out of 25. Really nice patch, 2-color of Russell Wilson. And I'm kind of starting to get out of football. I still like it, but man, it's just baseball expensive, and I really like the baseball. So that's that. David Adams has got some good promotions going on right now, and their prices are fair, pretty in line. They do $200 free shipping. I did that this time with what I bought. So I bought a box of Pro Debut and a box of Prism. And then I was in a break, and it was a player break. I got Franklin Cologne. I tried to get a couple other Mets, but man, Mets players in this Bowman break, if you're trying to get player breaks or even team break, because of Pete Alonso and that Mauricio, whatever the name is, oh my gosh, they're pricing me out of it. I know that. I'll be better off going and trying to get some randoms. So now it's numbered to $4.99. And I did get a Mets break and got a Brandon Nemo Gypsy Queen, which I believe I already had one of these, but no, I take that back. I didn't do a player break. I bought this one on eBay because I do have one, but this one looked better, and it was like $5 or something stupid, so why not? I really like Brandon Nemo. He's not having a great season, but he's starting to pick it up a little bit. Next is going to be just the top stuff that I picked up. This month I didn't really go crazy on buying stuff. Calm down a little bit. Going for players that I want. Pete Alonso, rookie card, moment. So he's just killing it this year right now. That's the only Topps Now card that I picked up, and which I really like that promotion. I just can't spend more money on everything. The Living Set, which is one on there this week that I'm kind of contemplating getting. Fernando Tatis Jr. Got to try to buy as much as him as you can. Jim Palmer, which is one of my favorites when I was a kid. I really like him as an announcer. Pete Alonso again. Should have got two of them. I wish I would have. Tim Beckham. And the reason why I got Tim Beckham is because I think I bought Jim Palmer and maybe it was this guy, Lorian. I always try to get the rookies. When I see rookies in a Living Set, I like to pick them up. They're just, I like the card. I can't afford to get all of them. So the next is going to be Turn Back the Clock. It's going to be a 1983 look to them, which is really not 83, but I think Oh, Topps Hockey from 84-85 season. Okay. That's why it's a little different from 83. So Jeff McNeil, who's banged up right now, but he's been tearing it up as well for the Mets. Aaron Judge. They just can't score bunches of runs. And pitching just like the Nationals. Victor Robles. Or I should say bullpen. Javier Baez. Cody Bellinger. I really love these throwbacks. I mean, they got the thicker stock. Brandon Lowe, who's killing it. I mean, that Tampa Bay could put some runs. They just don't have enough in that division. Any other division, they probably win, other than the American League Central with the Astros. This is going to, I ain't even got to look at it back. 74, very iconic. Pete Alonso again. Love the 74 card. I think the reason why is because it's probably one of the first cards I remember actually getting. And this card is weird. It's Mike Trout. It's supposed to have the city and then the Angels down here. As you can see here with New York Mets. And I guess that is because of the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, maybe. They didn't do that. That's the only thing I can think of. Acuna, Ronald, that is, Jr. I like that card. I love 74. Those cards look so nice. They don't look this nice, but I like those cards. Juan Soto. Luis Arias. This one really looks like the 74 card. A little darker picture. The only problem is to me, this is just too white. They needed like a beige color. It's just too white. Jose Altuve. And then they have the checklist from there. Which I have a couple of these checklists, but disappointing to have check marks where I bought the card. And I was 3 in 74. I wasn't even 3 when these cards were out. So it wasn't really me buying them or remembering them. I think it's me as older just remember having them. It's one of the first cards I remember having. Nick Senzel. I can't remember what these are supposed to emulate. Super glossy 1970 card. I don't, and it's football card. I don't think I've ever seen that card. Nick Senzel, Luke Voigt, who's been, man, last week he said a couple of bombs, hasn't he? Tim Anderson. Interesting Sports Illustrated article 2 weeks ago, I think. If you have a chance to read it. I'm not saying it was. I'm behind it 100%, but it was a good read. Fernando Tatis Jr., Wilson Contreras, which I was kind of shocked to see him in this stack, but Carter Kaboom, and he's the one today, this week in the living set that I'm probably going to go back and get it. Like I said, I'm really watching my money right now, being careful. Only got one 150 card, and that's Ken Griffey because that's one of my PCs. So I picked those up. I'm trying to stay with my PC and Mets and Nationals. And I know that's a weird combination. I always say it, but if you're a new watcher, hopefully a new subscriber, yes, I love the Mets. I grew up Gary Carter fan. I love the Expos. He went to the Mets. I started loving the Mets. They won the World Series. I just kept loving the Mets. The Nationals moved real close to me, and they were on my TV all the time. And I went to probably 20 to 25 games a year. So I kind of really liked him. And then I really liked Harper, and then he broke my heart. And he was one of my PCs. Next is going to be the Star Wars. which I was trying to buy all this whole set, and somewhere I missed a week and I didn't know it. And anyway, I just kind of, I'm only buying it when I have the extra money, because it's like $20 for 3 cards. And the stock on it, I mean, they're better than the original cardboard, but it's not a really thick stock. And I don't know how many of these are made, and I'm interested to see if any of them are graded or out at when I go to the National, which is coming fast, people. Got me a new backpack yesterday. Sitting down, making a list and making sure I narrow my search. I don't think I'm going to get any autographs this year. That's been my big expense over the last 3 years I went. I'm kind of slowing down on that. If I do pick one up, it'll be out on the floor somewhere of a Met or a National or iconic player that I like from the 70s and the early 80s. And that's it. That's going to be it for this month. Well, thanks for hanging out with me through that. New setup and everything. I hope you like it. I'm going to see how I like it. I kind of like looking at the camera where I have, we could talk, and especially when I open up packs. So if I make faces, I like to see it. And hopefully you like to see it if I get a surprise or something good. When I get that boomstick. So I don't know how I feel about it yet, and if I do, I'm going to figure out how to put that camera with the secondary camera. But anyway, back to talking about the mega boxes from retail. I got the Bowman today, and I really want my money back. I bought 3 of them. I actually stopped by the card shop and asked him, and he said a guy bought 8 from Target and said he didn't get anything. I bought 3. I didn't even get a numbered card. I didn't get an alternate color card, much less an autograph. I have seen a guy on YouTube, or was it YouTube or Facebook, one of my Facebook pages, pages I'm on. He laid out his hits, and I've seen people break them on YouTube, and I have yet to see anybody get anything. So it's $20. It's basically a blaster pack. I wish they would just say it's a blaster pack and not call it the mega box, because the mega boxes in the past, even some of them guaranteed a hit, but you thought you were going to get something out of it. And I mean, those chrome cards, I mean, they're nice, I guess, but they're not numbered, they're not anything. So it is what it is. So I'll probably be staying away from that. I haven't really liked the Bowman product this year. There's too much prospecting going on, too much money in it because of that. And like I told the guy at the hobby shop, once they become major leaguers and rookie cards, the prospect cards fall off if people want the rookie cards. Even though I do have a box of Pro Debut, I like those because of the having the minor league uniforms, players in their minor league uniforms. And I'm a collector. I will sell some every now and then. I do talk about that. I'll trade. Most of the time I just give them to people if it's something, as long as it's not a crazy card or something like that. But anyway, with that, because today I did, and also you saw the Topps Heritage Mega Box, and that was 40. The Bowman was 20. The Heritage was 40, and I believe that's a Walmart exclusive. But I got 2 of those sticker, what do they call them, cloth sticker cards. I got probably 10 of the high number, which was, I think, more than what I got out of the box that I bought of Heritage. And I've bought a lot of Heritage, so I've gotten quite a few I probably got the set of base cards. I didn't get any action variants or any variants where they switch colors or anything like that. Left the name blank. I would thought they would have had one of those in there somewhere. They usually do, but it is what it is. 40 bucks, I still think it's kind of high. Same way with the Prism, Panini Prism. And this is the first Panini product I've bought this year, other than one pack of Diamond Kings. I am not a Panini for baseball. Last year they had one or two products that were nice. And I did buy some USA Baseball. I take that back, and it was bad. It looked bad. It just felt bad. Autographs were bad. I don't have much to say about that product. That it's good, I can tell you that. But the Prism is a beautiful product. I got a box. I can't wait to open it. I did get some hits out of it. I got a 75 print of, of the Trader, Harper. So, 40 bucks for that. And I just think they're preying on people really searching. And this mega box for Bowman, the Bowman's really got me with the prospecting. And, it is what and they're going to keep doing it while, as long as people pay for it. And eBay has gone nuts and with some of this stuff. And there's a market out there, and good luck with it, because you're going to have one more box less that I'm going to be purchasing of it. I bought a regular box, and that's probably what I'll stay at is, I'll buy a hobby box, and that's about it. Some of the stuff I really like Gypsy Queen, Heritage maybe, even though this year's Heritage is a little plain to me, but that's the 70s card. It really doesn't have a lot of flash or bang. And then they got some of the finest. I love the finest. I love Topps Museum. I love some of the other mid to high level cards that come out. And can't wait to get to the National and see some of those boxes. And man, I usually buy one or two a night, and just to open up in the room. All right, then, get to ripping, and we'll see you next time. Like, share, dislike, just whatever. And also on the Ohtani card giveaway, I did reach out to the person that won it, and I'll be gone after tomorrow. It's going to be like 10 days I'm not going to be home. I'll be at work for 3 days, and I just won't be able to do anything. And what I'm getting to is, if he doesn't contact me back by the time I come back from my vacation, I will be reaching out to somebody else that will win it. And there's a few names that are in the pot, and if that person is watching this, please go back to I believe it was April 22nd's video, and it says giveaway in the name, and check it out. I put a thing on there for you to contact me. So, see ya!